Welcome everyone. This is the new bridge that we built last week, and I gotta say it turned out really good. And it actually opened this trail up and gave us a spark of interest again to start riding through here. So today I am down here and we need to remove this elm tree that is now sitting in front of the mule there. It is dead, it's going to fall over eventually anyway. And there's no sense in leaving it. We can have a nice straight shot and then hit the two other main trails that's rolling through here. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and thanks for watching. We're going to do a little bit of work with the mule. That's always a good day. Now, I've tried to push on this thing and get it to go ahead and snap up out of the ground, but you know it can't be that easy. So I think what we're going to do is just simply tie the cable up here and then pull down to that cedar tree and see if we can get this one eased down. I don't want it breaking over backwards and getting on the mule. Now we all know how easy projects go. Sometimes not as easy as we thought or hoped. I grow to appreciate this machine more and more every day. I know you guys that already have these probably know what I'm talking about, but you can work with this machine, you can play with this machine. It's just a lot of fun. Like I said, it shouldn't take much. It's all pretty much dead, but I'm going to have to get in and hold the brake, I think. Just dragging the mule forward. Well, we got that part out of there. I guess we're going to do this a little bit at a time. That is the main part of it. Let's see what we got left. Alright. And I just happened to bring the right tool with us to get the rest of that out of there. Let's grab that cedar tree before we move. We'll at least have the biggest part of this stuff done. Boy, it ain't wanting to. A little slack in there, see if we can get it to fall to the side. One thing I'll say about easy jobs, you just never know. Alright, well that one's out of the ground. This is another tool that just absolutely has paid for itself for simple stuff like this. We've got about 3 inches of this stump up that's broke off from that, and I'm going to go ahead and just take that out of there. Let me bring this up and show you. This is a Troy Bilt. This is a 4-stroke engine on this little guy, so we don't have to mix the fuel for it. And I have put construction grade carbide blades on here. I have 2 of them there, separated with a washer, and these are 40 teeth per square inch, and we can grind this thing right down to the dirt. So this makes it simple for these quick little easy projects. Now this little motor is 26 cc's, and just simply put those carbide blades on there, and we took this down to grade level. And I will never have to worry about that stump again, and definitely won't cause hundreds of dollars of damage to the lawnmower. And we used about looks like about 7 ounces of fuel, so perfect. Easy to transport. You can move this thing around. This front wheel you can use for an adjustment. Set this guy down like this, that way it allows access to the bottom of the blades. Easy to throw in the back of the mule as well. Give us any trouble there. Good, that one's done. Well, that definitely got that out of the way of the path, and the mule's going to be able to get through here a lot easier now. We have another cedar stump we're going to hook the mule to and see if we can drag it up out of the ground. That's always fun. Let me get you guys set over here and we'll see if we can move this stump. Now when I hook these up to the mule like this, I always go to the low side of the transmission and also have it in 4-wheel drive and the differential lock engaged. These cedar stumps, after they've been setting for 3 or 4 years, they normally will move a little bit for you. That one was still stuck in there pretty good, but it is out of the way now. still had a pretty good hole in. While we're down here by the bridge, I want to show you guys. This is a grove of hickories here. There's 4 of them growing here. And this is a cherry tree that has grown up into the middle of it. And it has formed itself to these larger hickories on this side in order to grow up and catch the sunlight. And just absolutely push the bark right out and around and encompass the tree so it can stabilize itself. Let me bring you around to the other side. Like I said, it's formed its bark and pulled right up through the tree and then made its way up to the sunlight. And I don't know how much longer it can survive like that, but it's made it for a while. It's been up there 30 or 40 years, I'd say. I went ahead and ground that one while I had the mules sitting here. And that was a sassafras tree. A couple more elm trees that has fallen over due to a storm we had a few years ago. And I just left them long enough to where I can find them. Let's move these out of the way. Alright, well that one made its way out of the ground, and for me it's easier using the winch when I'm by myself. I can see more as to what's going on, and the winch in conjunction with the snatch block will pull just about as much as the mule can using the 4-wheel drive, the transmission, and the machine itself, and I can't see what's going on behind me. Well, I prefer the winch. And now before I roll our cable up, we're just going to back up here and hook onto this one. I think we can just pull this one out of the ground. We'll see how it goes. It is a beautiful afternoon. The temperatures is in the upper 60s. Just a nice afternoon to be out working. We finally got a break from all the bugs that's been out and things like that this year. Stand on the brake again. I think I will back up with that a little bit. See if we can get some match down. Awesome. That makes this area 100% now, and I shouldn't have allowed this to get this far ahead of me, so we've removed 4 stumps actually, and ground off 2 of them. And all of that stuff being in front of the lawnmower is always a hassle. Got quite a bit of that stuff out of the way. That's our pile. Area looks awesome now. We're ready for trail riding. Well, I can't think of a better way to spend the afternoon than getting things that's been in my way for several years now out of my way. And being able to clean this up for our trail rides, yeah, that's really good. And again, this machine and the small stump grinder, small machines in general, being able to find jobs that is too small to bring in big equipment, or utilizing something you already have, just makes it easy, makes it fun, and also makes it efficient. And the Mule, I have found more uses for this thing, and granted, I do things that was not necessarily intended on when they manufactured it, but I'm also careful with it and taking my time. I'm not overextending the machine, and as soon as I realize it won't do the job I want to do, we'll figure out something else or a different way to do it. I hope you guys are enjoying the weather. I really hope you're enjoying your side-by-side if you have one. This is not brand specific. If you've got a side-by-side that you get this much work out of, congratulations, because it does make things easier. So thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. We don't have to worry about this area until we got to mow grass.